Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan Battle video. I just wanted to get, again, some footage of Broly and Trunks in a lot of the hardest fights in the game, the typical World Tour fights that I do. Just to sort of establish kind of the level of power that they're at. Now, I would say this, using them a lot, I feel very positive. They're not my type of unit, but I'm looking at them and I would say I come off feeling positive. This is a free-to-play LR from Quest mode, dude. That takes, I mean, 2 seconds to grind up. Literally, like, it actually is like, I mean, if you, like, okay, so let's say all the stages are up and, you know, 0 to finishing them. I mean, I guess if you have 0 incredible gems, but a lot of the missions give you incredible, dude, it would take, like, no terrible opening rotation, of course, but, and LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku /7, oh good. I lost my train of thought by a terrible rotation. So what was I saying? Damn it. It'll come back to me in 2 seconds. For a Quest mode LR that is very fast and easy to get, I think that their level of power is pretty good. They're not really my type of character in that their defensive ability is very inconsistent. I've found that they can go, I mean, they obviously cannot live the big boss super attacks, right? Oh my god, shocker, free-to-play unit can't, right? Although some of them sort of can, but whatever. They're not even super consistent against, like, normal attacks from the bosses. It just depends on how often they additional super. I'm just someone that traditionally has bad luck with that. But, I mean, because Broly and Trunks have a good link set, they do genuinely have a very good link set. Oh, good. Okay. Well, that's gonna hurt. We didn't lose. We are alive, but now, okay, so speaking of Broly, Trunks is active. I mean, we could, what am I supposed to do right there? Predict? Oh, this is, silly me, this is where Omega is gonna super attack, like, bro, okay, thanks. Another reason, I mean, I don't admit, it's very harsh to, like, for me to be like, this is why I think this character is, like, or something like that, because double leader plus friend lead, like, these rotations always end up just sickening, right? Like, it's how this happens. Whatever. Okay. Well, we did live. We survived. Okay. I mean, I don't want to revive so early. I mean, we can't. I don't want to use Broly and Trunks as active. I don't, like, none of that, right? Like, no way. All right, let's hit 7 for Bulma. I mean, if this kid, Omega, supers right away, we might be done. Just because our health is not high enough here. I did not bring AGL Carnival Goku, who I typically bring here, too. He supers right away. Can we live? I'm not sure. No. Wow, we just... Okay. I mean, that's just... That's what happens when you get the friend lead plus your lead in the same rotation. Like, it always goes that way. And, you know, I hope you're ready, because we're about to hop right back in. The same thing is going to happen. The one good thing I could walk out of that, though, is Broly and Trunks did not start out in slot 2, which matters quite a bit. They didn't, again, awesome. If Broly and Trunks start out in slot 2, remember, they do not Rainbow Orb change. When the turn starts, if they're in the first position or the third position, they'll Rainbow Orb change. If they're in the second position, they will not Rainbow Orb change. A very weird mechanic, but I would say it does not hurt them at all. The reason for this is because they are not a slot 1 character, and in order for them to start in the second spot after the first rotation, you know, the first time they show up, you would have to be running in the slot 1, which you're not going to do. So I feel like the mechanic is fine, I guess, because if you float them, they'll eventually come back in slot 1 where they do Rainbow Orb change. And I mean, they're helpful on this Power of Wishes team. I mean, them Rainbow Orb changing, Bulma Rainbow Orb changing, and then God Goku creating his type orbs. Typically, you know, even though this team is very orb hungry, Bulma, God Goku, all of the 8th anniversary LRs, right? Like, there's a lot of orbs we want, a lot of characters that need a lot of ki. Typically, we could, you know, kind of work with it with all of these orb changers. So you know, another orb changer is certainly good. I mean, kind of like blabbering all over the place. I mean, we had a quick loss, but their active does allow for shenanigans because of how much power they generate. We could do it either from turn 6 and beyond, which, wait, yeah, it is just turn 6 and beyond, right? Let me just double check what the condition is. But I believe it's turn 6 and beyond, and then what is it, under 60% HP? Look at me, my memory failing me. Who's shocked at that? So it's when HP is under 40% or the 6th turn. Those are the two different conditions we could get. But it's like such a huge juice of power. Like, I would have really preferred not to have used it against Tech Omega. Seems like I will use it against STR Omega. Because that's the thing, like Trunks and Broly, I mean, I am kind of like bringing them in here sort of like, you know, for show or something like that. Oh, brother, this is not a good rotation either. We'll put this unit in slot 1 because they'll at least get their hits to be able to do their thing. But, I mean, this is bad. Let's hit this. And then, oh, okay, the orbs fell in a good way for us. Again, their link set is very good. I guess I should have looked at it, but like they're going to have a lot of good links with a lot of these characters. Oh, we did debuff Omega. No, we're okay. We're okay. Super attack would do a lot of damage to us, but... Oh, he's not super attack right away. Hopefully he supers Broly and Trunks. Broly and Trunks, I'm going to manifest a double super from Broly and Trunks. They're going to get 2 for us. Dose. And then they should be okay against Tech Omega after he's debuffed. You know, we've had kind of like a big, like, up and down. Again, their defense is not consistent. Because they're getting, you know, 30% defense from their super attack effect when they super. They get 31% attack and defense every time they super in the turn. And then they also get 8% damage reduction in the turn every time they super. So it's like you could get wildly different levels of defensive performance from this character based upon how many super attacks they've done. And the thing is that their additionals, 9 million right there, I mean, sure, with the additionals, they also, remember, they also do have a 50% chance to crit, right? And this is a free-to-play character, 50% chance to crit, has damage reduction, and then has 2 guaranteed additionals. Both are normals. And we do not get the Hidden Potential System additional right there. Okay, so kind of an iffy turn right there, but I mean, if they're going to sell ass for us, it's good that it's right here against Tech Omega, because, you know, we take a huge leap once we go to STR Omega, who, of all the bosses in the game, I feel like STR Omega is the one that has done me dirtiest the most. I mean, I guess you could say Int Fusion Zamasu, obviously, but STR Omega is devastating, so let's see how it goes. And I am rocking double Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, which is also not great for STR Omega. Like, this really could be a video that takes me a long time to record because STR Omega is just fodderizing us every 2 seconds. It does not help when LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku is in slot 7 like this. What are we thinking here? I think we just gotta go for it, right? Like, we're kind of just, like, screwed. Already, we've had a couple of fights here where I wish I brought AGL Carnival Goku. One major reason I do want to bring LR Super Saiyan 4 is how effective he's going to be. Oh, boy. Let's just hope that he does not super attack at all right away. Like, at all. Just don't super at all. 5 dodge. I mean, we are gonna live, but it's gonna do a little bit of damage. Yeah, tiny bit. There's the 5. There's the 5 dodge. I mean, it was the wrong attack. Honestly, I mean, LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he ate that. I mean, this might seem ludicrous to some people, but he ate that better than I anticipated right there, actually. We have not lost off of that, because Goku is still gonna take the necessary hits right here. So we'll be able to swap into Oob. One of the main reasons I brought him is I did want Oob for Broly and Trunks. I mean, to be fair, though, I would like to just see Broly and Trunks. Well, no, we don't need to show that, because Int Fusion Zamasu and Int Omega have the same, like, it's actually the same attack. It's 500k. So the damage that Trunks and Broly was taking, which was what, like 590,000. So that's what Trunks and Broly will take from Int Omega's AoEs, 590,000. So, like, that's the thing. Like, this is not a character that we could actually seriously run in this fight. We could win with them on the team. With all the bullshit shenanigans of all the abilities of these characters we have, we could easily win, but it doesn't mean Broly and Trunks are a good character for the fight, right? Well, I mean, it's not even... We're gonna have to use up the revive. There's no other way around it. I am not gonna use Broly and Trunks' AoE because the only way we'd even get we couldn't use it because my Broly and Trunks do have full dodge, but you know they would dodge it. But then very likely GT Goku and Super Saiyan, like we're gonna swap in a Super Saiyan Vegeta. He's not. So we would basically, if I use Broly and Trunks active right here, we waste it. There's no point. We'll have it permanently. Like every turn from here, we have it permanently. I'm gonna double active skill though. Let's get Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta to active, and then we're also going to revive with Goku and Vegeta. We'll pop both. Hopefully get us in position to win this fight, but we'll see.
始めるぞ。用意をしろ。元気玉の用意だ。はっ。
みんな、オラに元気を可能な限り分けてくれ。頼む。おお、来た来た。
俺がなんとか少しでも時間を稼ぐ。
元気を、みんなの元気をくれ。このままじゃオラ死ねねえんだ。
頼むぜカカロット。俺に力をくれ。お前ら。ああ。
Alright, so what are we looking at right here? Let's just try and get as many orbs as possible. I mean, the second Omega starts attacking, we're gonna die right here. And there's just not much. I mean, I guess it is possible that GT Vegeta 3 dodges and Trunks and Broly dodge as well. Like, both of those things can happen. But, yeah, dude, when he supers very quickly, things just get very messy. His damage just becomes so nuts. Like, let's see how much damage this AoE is going to do on these characters here, man. This is going to hit hard. Yeah, dude, that's a lot. Like, it's not... That's a ton of damage. That's not type disadvantage either. STR Omega is just a real problem.
貴様の負けだ。
まだまだ死ねねえな。おめえをやっつけるまではな。宇宙のみんな、オラに元気を分けてくれ。サンキュー、宇宙のみんな、行くぜ。
Alright, we got the crit right there, so we got some decent damage in on Omega. That is certainly a W. Oh, damn. No, I made a silly build. Oh, no! That was probably not a good idea. Right, we have those bums are in the Spirit Bomb mode, and then we brought Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well. I mean, we were probably gonna die anyway. We'll bust out to Carnival Goku. How do I want to do this? I guess I'll just... We got very good luck, actually. Yeah, we'll do this. I mean, damn, I guess we're just... what's going to happen is we're just going to go into this next rotation anyway. And, I mean, Omega is just going to have his fun, right, with Trunks and Broly. Do we end the video with this next turn anyway? Again, I could win pretty easily, but... I mean, I guess this is more so just to establish Trunks and Broly. They're not, like, a legitimate character in this fight, right? I do plan... I haven't done, like, a ton of showcases in the Gods and Mortal event, but I think I want to do that with Trunks and Broly. Just get more footage of them in, like, meta-relevant fights that aren't, you know, against this bullshit, right? Haha, Super Attack Dodge, we'll take it. What I mean by is the AoEs, right? Like the nasty little AoE meta. By the way, I've seen a lot of people talking about like, oh, I can't wait until we move out of it. I mean, listen, you guys realize that like you know, the 6th anniversary year. Damn, what's the robot God of Destruction's name? Had a super attack AoE. Broly last year had a super attack AoE. Like, literally the first ever Dokkan Fest boss, who was the hardest fight in the game, had an AoE. Like, again, people don't really think a lot of times, like, AoEs ain't going away. That's the point of what I'm trying to say is AoEs ain't going nowhere. So get used to them. Because guess what? They're sticking around, man. I promise you. You think the next couple of bosses aren't going to be like, oh, what's that? Yeah, they probably are going to. Because the thing is I feel like when they're designing these bosses and stuff like that and designing these characters, it's such an easy way to, I mean, you could maybe kind of like say artificially slow down power creep because they just, you know, plop this shit and then they could just, you know, like 17 and 18 get damage reduction when they attack. Boom. You know, there you go. That's all they got to do. So, well, let's, I don't know. Let's pop this, though. Let's just throw it.
頼んだぞトランクスブロリー火が高まる溢れる行くぞ
Now, all right, let's just say a miracle happens and we make it through this rotation, because check that out right there. There is 2 AoEs in the middle slot. If we miracle make it out of this rotation, that means we do need to throw the Spirit Bomb on this turn. That does mean that. Should I use God Goku here? I think so. Let's just try and use as much damaging attacks as possible. Let's throw God Goku here as well. Now, I was singing a lot of things. I don't think I explained it clearly. We need to make sure we're out of their standby so we can go into Oob next turn. That was the point I wanted to make. Okay, so Broly and Trunks do want orbs, which we can get right here. That's 3. Perfect. Let's drop the bomb again because we need to clear this for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Alright, now the GT Goku and Vegeta, they've done quite a few super attacks, haven't they? So they should be A-okay against AoEs. Obviously, Bulma will be. What? Bulma's active. Yeah, if we miracle make it through this turn, we can win for sure. It just depends on where Omega's super attack is, how things go. This is 590, 525, okay. Okay. So as long as, I guess, we just don't eat the super, perfect. How is, okay. I'm glad we transformed, because remember, God Goku has 60% dodge, Super Saiyan Goku had 70% dodge right there. I think we're actually going to win. Oh, it depends. Okay, Trunks and Broly, if they give us a good turn, they can tank these attacks, I think. But they have to, like, give us a good turn. Could they kill? Probably not, huh? It's up to them, man. They can do this. Like, they could double-digit tank these attacks. They have it in them, but they got to give it to us. It's okay, fellas. Okay, hold on. Is 2 enough? Probably not. We probably need a 3rd one. But go ahead, fellas, and bust out that 3rd one. No. Oh. I mean, we'll take it. 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 I was a little like, it's like, yeah, we could make it through Omega. He only did one AoE in slot 1, which was a pretty good turn of events for us. That was obviously very good. Okay. So we win because we have Bulma's active. We have Oob. Like, we got everything. Wow, nice. Okay. Sure. That's a good call. See, like, they got some stuff, man. Like, I know that I know they did take 500k, and people will go, oh my god, I hate AoEs. Like, yeah, we got it. We're gonna have the discussion every day forever now, apparently. But like, like they are free to play. They are capable of doing a lot of damage as well. I mean, them, I kind of will take the tank into normals like that. Like, I'm kind of like, they're not a summonable character where it's like, oh good, they're tanking normals. Whoa, my god. Like, it's like, they are free to play. I'm just saying. So, okay, check this out, right? Bulma, let me double check. What is her guard again? Is it 6 or 7? She guards for 7 turns, right? So, I once had Bulma almost get killed by Omega. He supered right away with Bulma's active up and with all of her orbs. Let me just do this.
みんなのスーパーサイヤーパワー全部俺に分けてくれ。フルパワー状態のスーパーサイヤ人王だった。俺は絶対に負けねえ。悟空さんに早く気を。
Oob. That's not super good. In terms of the type orbs we're gonna need. Is this good enough? I guess, because the main thing with Oob is type orbs, but if I hit this, bam, we can put them in slot 2 right here, boom, and then we can pop Bulma's active, and this should give us our W.
そして願いを叶えたまえ。
願いは叶えてやった。ではさらばだ。
Okay, so that looks like a solid W to me. Perfect. Yeah, man, I'll take it. Pretty good showing by Broly and Trunks to be able to double-digit tank Omega's normals. I mean, dude, that's Omega. I mean, this is not, some bitch. So Omega, he hits kind of hard, So, I mean, I'll take them double-digit tanking right there. Not bad. We have, the team they're on does help, right? Like, Broly, oh, please, fellas. Hey, let's close this out for me, please. Thank you. I put them in slot 2, by the way, because they'd have GT with Oob. That was the main reason I did that. I'd really appreciate if you would just kill Omega and we just win. Please. They wouldn't die. We're fine. If he supers right here, they do not die, so we're okay. He does. They don't die to that. Unless they've done no supers before this turn. Who does he think they are? Like, come on. Let's be serious, Omega. For a second, I was like, damn, they did super, like, at the start of the fight, right? Like, that would have been crazy. Because you have to kill Omega with a super, so that's why, like, he had literally 1 HP left. Okay, that would have been the comedy. What was that? I can't remember what I was saying, but yeah, Broly and Trunks, we've gotten some stuff done with them, right? Like, they've kind of handled, they've stood on business in a lot of these videos here. Again, it does, that's what I was gonna say. It does help that we are on, essentially like the best team in the game, or like a variant of the best team in the game, whatever you want to say, right? Like, something like this, Power Wishes, is just like right up there. I mean, I would prefer double of them over double of these guys, but like, we could still get the job done with either variant. But the thing is, Broly and Trunks, they don't bring the team down because of their very strong link set, and they're also Rainbow Orb changing. So even though, I mean, they are being carried by the rest of the characters, I mean, don't kind of get that twisted, it does work out rather well. I mean, the rampant orb changing is helpful. The 500k from AoEs, maybe not so much, but I mean, hey, we're getting the job done.